This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got running back, baller, artist, my guy K-Rob in the building.
What's good, dog? What's good? Happy to be here, man. Thanks for having me.
How do you say? Is it Keilan or Kellen?
Keelan.
Keelan.
Yeah, Keelan.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Keelan Robinson. Just chilling, man. It's hot as hell out here, though. You know what I mean?
Though, man.
Record breaking heat.
Bro. I'm tired of this heat, bro. It's been like 100 every day for like the past week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, you ain't looking forward to the season.
I hope it cool off a little bit.
Better hit them runs outside
to
get used to it.
Too. I just realized that.
2 a days east. But let's start from the beginning though. Where you originally from?
I'm from D.C., man. Washington, D.C., born and raised, uptown. You know what I mean? I stayed in the same place my whole life, never moved nowhere. So, yeah, that's where I'm from. Came down here, for school and football. Now I'm down here doing my thing with the music thing.
Damn. So how was childhood out in the DMV? The DMV, right?
Yeah, I mean, the whole area is the DMV. It doesn't.
I'm trying to sound cool as shit.
I know.
When I thinking I'm out there and everything.
So like, the DMV isn't the entire state of like Maryland and Virginia. It's like the DC metropolitan area. So basically, like where the train goes, like the little train map.
I'm from the DFW, Dallas, so it's kind of the same-ish.
And like Baltimore is not even in the DMV for real. But like growing up in the DMV was great. I mean, it's a rich area, sports, music, all that. Like you pretty much do whatever you want out there. You know what I'm saying? I love growing up in the DMV. It's all kinds of people. So like people that are from DC, primarily, like we feel like we're prepared for anything. There's so much going on in the city. Like I said, there's so many different kinds of people that anywhere you go, you feel like you're prepared for it.
The coldest I've been is in Baltimore and in Washington, D.C. The coldest, right when Obama got.
You went to the inauguration or something?
Nah, I just pulled up, had to go like, hey, what up? Or like he saw me or something. It was like when I just got into college, but I was like, hey, what up, Obama? Like, you know what I mean? But nah, it was cold as hell.
It get a little cold there. I wish it got cold down here like that, but.
Oh yeah. If it do, it'll be like don't get even that cold. It's like maybe 17
so y'all get
at
like
time.
An inch of rain and an inch of snow, and y'all just.
We go crazy. Yeah, we don't know how to act. Y'all are getting around.
Like a few feet sometimes.
It's sludge though. It's like slush out here.
Yeah.
It's more like pure snow where you're at.
Yeah.
It gets ugly. So what high school?
I went to St. John's College High School, private school. Went there, play ball. I was supposed to go to this public school called Wilson. That's where I wanted to go for real. But my mother, she wasn't having that. I wanted to go there with all my friends. But
damn.
Thank you to moms for that. It probably was the best decision. Probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now.
It sucked at the time, probably.
Nah, yeah, for real. Yeah, it did suck because everybody was going to Wilson having fun. I went to school out Baltimore. It's called Gilman for a year. So like all my friends went to school in Wilson. I'm a whole hour away and I'm doing my own thing. And I'm like, man, I'm out here with all these people I don't know. I'm in a new area. I'm in a weird environment and all that. And I'm looking on my phone and everybody having the time of their lives. So, but yeah, she made the right decision for sure. Sending me to St. John's.
Shouts out to mom. Yeah, got to make them tough decisions. And so, how old were you start playing sports? I take it Pee-wee?
Yeah, so I started off with soccer, actually.
Interesting.
Soccer was my first sport. I'm not going to lie, I probably was better at soccer than football, for real. But started playing football. I think I was either 6 or 7. Didn't even want to play it at first. I hated football, like my first few years.
Was there any particular reason, or was it just because it's hot pads?
Hot pads, you getting hit.
Or cold.
I ain't know nobody out there, giant. I was a soccer boy. I ain't like to get hit. And my dad, all his friends' sons were playing football, and he was like, man, I ain't finna have the only son that's not playing football. So he kind of threw me in there. You know what I mean? Like my first year, I was all right. And in my second year, I started getting good at it, and I was like, yeah, I can do this thing.
It started to be more fun.
Yeah, and plus, like, he'd pay me every time I made a good play, so that kept me playing.
Oh, yeah.
So
he was basically bribing you.
Bribe me to play, yeah.
Man, the soccer players get paid, though.
Yeah, man. Look, I could have went pro at like 14, 15 if I'd have stuck with it, but I'm playing football.
Them cats are making boot. Damn, that transition. You sitting back kind of like, ee. But, I mean, look at what you're still doing now. It ain't like it's just no slap.
Ended up working out.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. From high school, you graduate, and then where do you go next in your football career?
So I graduated high school. I'm at the University of Alabama for 2 years.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So you went straight to Bama.
Yeah, straight to Bama.
So talk about that experience.
I graduated on a Friday, and then I was at Bama on Saturday. Yeah, like it was the next. Actually, not a lot. I had prom on Friday, and then I was at Bama on Sunday, and then. I was down there working out the whole week, and then they flew me back for graduation on Friday, and then I was back down there the next Sunday again. So it was instantly, it was straight down there, Tuscaloosa.
So you were already like committed in there, locked in.
Yeah, yeah. So
Damn.
I committed to them the summer, going into my senior year. And so I played my whole senior year, committed to them, and then as soon as the school year ended, we were right down there just working out.
Damn. So how
Yeah.
how was your first day on college? Doing college, I'm talking about with the like pads.
Yeah.
When it gets real.
So look, I came into college with a knee injury, so like the whole summer, like I was just rehabbing and all that stuff. Like I wasn't even
That's
like really
tough,
working
bro.
out with the team. But like first day they threw me in there, they threw me in the fire, and I'm out of shape, knee feeling weird and all that. Like
Damn.
I'm not at like no regular school. Like
No.
I'm at Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna lie to you. And this was when like the camp rules and all that was different. Like this is when like it was real crazy. Like we was out there full pads every day in that Bama heat. Like I said, I'm coming
Saban
off
like will use the hell out
yeah,
of people.
nah,
man.
yeah. And I'm coming off a knee injury and all that, man. So it was rough. I ain't gonna lie. Like the first few practices was rough. First like week, 2 weeks was rough, but after that I started to get adjusted. It was pretty cool,
Damn. So how was it playing for Saban? How was his coaching style? Do you like
it was cool. I mean, honestly though, like he's a defensive coach, so and I play offense, so like I ain't really talk to him too often. Like a lot of other than like the quarterbacks and like a few players, like nah, he's mainly with the defense. Like we mainly stick with like our position coaches and offensive coordinator and stuff like that. But I mean, it was cool playing for him. He's a very organized guy, makes everybody go hard. I mean, like you know who he is. You ain't got no choice but to put the ball out for him. So nah, it was cool playing for him.
And then 2020, you won the championship, right? Were you part of that championship team?
Yeah.
How talk about that? Not everybody just winning no instant.
I wasn't even there. I had opted out that year.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, COVID. So I wasn't even there that year.
I saw you got the ring though.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I mean, you did your
Talk
part.
about the rings. Yeah, nah, but you know what I'm saying? It was cool. I mean, cool experience, I guess.
So you deal more with Sark.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've been dealing with him, and then
I was dealing with Sark from my first day in college to now.
So that was a seamless transition when you saw he was the head.
Yeah. So
at
like,
UT. So did you real quick? My bad. Did you enter the transfer portal?
yeah. So
How does that work?
So the transfer portal, you want to know like the way it works, like up and down.
Like, well, just from your standpoint, like, do you just like this is where I want to go?
All right. So basically, you make it up in your mind that wherever you at, like you don't want to be there no more, right? And so you go talk to I don't think it's the compliance people. I don't know who. I don't remember exactly who it is. You go talk to somebody in the building, and like you tell them, hey, like I'm trying to transfer, yada yada. And they got 3 days to put you in the portal. You sign a sheet of paper and all that, saying that you want to transfer, yada yada, whatever. And like those 3 days or however many days, they try to convince you to whatever. And once your name like goes live in there, like they get your number and all that, your email, it's basically a free for all. Like any coach in the country that wants to hit you up can hit you up. So I hit the portal. It's supposed to be 3 days, but they took 5 for me.
That was trying to hold you.
Whatever.
We ain't gonna say, yeah. From my point, they're trying to hold you. But go ahead.
Yeah. So I finally get in the joint, and my phone is blowing up like nonstop for like 2-3 days straight. Twitter's blowing up, Instagram's blowing up, getting calls from everywhere, texts from everywhere, and like you pretty much just filter out like who you want to talk to and who you don't. It's kind of like high school recruiting again, but that time around, like all the ropes of college ball. Like the workout schedules and all that. The questions to ask. Like, everything that you didn't know coming out of high school. So, honestly, the portal was fun for me. Like, some people act like it's a stressful thing, but nah, I was having fun with it. For real.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Like, basically hitting the free agency.
Yeah, hitting the free, like, what's up?
Like, let's go. Let's make this move.
It's like Tinder damn near. It was like Tinder.
Swipe right. Like yeah. So, you saw Sark, you swipe right. No, so, like, what did he... So... I know he hit you like, hey, man, stop bullshit and pull up.
The crazy thing is, like... I had completely forgot that Sark, Coach Banks, and all our Bama dudes that came over to Texas. Like, I wasn't even thinking of Texas. Like, where I'm from, like, East Coast, like, we hear about Texas, but, like, it's just Texas to us. You know what I'm saying? There's not many, like, actual East Coast dudes down here playing football in Texas.
True.
And so when they hit me up, I was like, oh, damn. Like, I do know all of them. They all over there. So, gave me a visit, came through to see Austin. I had never really heard of Austin, Texas before I got here. Like I said, I'm from the East Coast. When we think of Texas, we think of dirt roads and cowboys and all that wild shit. So when I got down here and I see this as an actual city, I'm like, damn, I can see myself going here. I see the school. I get to talking to people and all that. They get to tell me all the good stuff about the school, the football program. And I'm like, why not? I already know all these dudes. Like, I know the offense already. Let's do it. It was an easy transition, easy choice.
Dope, man. Yeah. That's extra dope. So you played last season, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So then you was with the card to what's my guy's name? Thompson.
Casey?
Yeah, Casey.
Yeah, Casey.
Yeah. So and it who do you think's gonna start this year? I'm not trying to put.
Man, I ain't saying
you don't give a damn.
no more.
You don't give a
Last
damn.
time I said something about something, the whole world blew up. So I ain't saying nothing about nothing no more. We'll let the coaches decide that. You know.
No, yeah, but
I rock with both of them though. I rock with both of them.
But an interesting tidbit. What do you think about the Manning?
About Arch?
Yeah.
So ever since I left high school, I ain't really been in tune with high school sports. I mean, I heard he's a pretty good player, number 1 in the country. I'm happy we got him. The class that he's building around him is like top 2, maybe number 1 in the country. So, I'm sure when he gets here, he continue the Manning legacy just like his uncles and everybody else in his family. I'm sure he'll do his thing.
I thought it was interesting. I was like, dang, UT.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, I had a feeling that he was gonna come here though. Like the few times that I've seen him, like when he was visiting, like you kind of just get that vibe when like somebody wants to come to a school that you're at. You know what I'm saying? He just seemed like a Texas kid. So, yeah.
I'm gonna sound corny. Do you and Bijan got like you know how they had Thunder
Bijan?
and Lightning? Bijan,
Yeah.
I'm messing it all up. Bijan, do y'all got like Thunder and Lightning? Do y'all got a name for y'all tandem for yourselves?
We don't even call it Thunder and Lightning. So you know the movie Step Brothers with Will Ferrell and the other, somebody made a meme of that. Yeah, so like it's pretty much that.
Call them the Step Brothers.
Yeah,
That's
we
hilarious.
Step Brothers. Yeah, pretty much that.
That's funny. Who's Will Ferrell?
Me.
Yeah, you Will Ferrell?
Yeah, I'm the funny one. So
John
I
C.
give
Reilly,
myself
the
Will.
other one. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna take Will.
What do you think about college athletes being able to get paid now?
I love it. I mean, honestly, it should have been happening. Like, it's been happening. I ain't gonna talk about it, but you know what I mean? It was only everybody knows that.
But if you don't think Shaq got some money in the day.
It should have been happening. Like I never understood why we were never able to make money off our own name, image, and likeness. Like it's us. Like
and you putting your body on the line.
Yeah, like I'm not the guy that's gonna say like school should pay us and all that kind of stuff because like they're already giving us a scholarship. But like from the beginning of time, we should have been able to make money off ourselves. Like anybody else can do that in the country. Why can't we? Just because we play a sport, like that never made sense to me. But they doing the right thing now. You know what I mean? It's about time.
And everybody's names didn't be on the NCAA games, just number 5.
Yeah, number 5.
Now if they put one out, people's names gonna be on there. It's
like
be
they
lit.
knew who it was back then, but like still like couldn't nobody make money. But these big companies making money, the schools making money, but like the people that's really putting in work. I ain't gonna say what it's compared to. I don't want to compare it to that, but
I already know what you said.
It's kind of crazy, you know.
You already knew who number 10 on UT was. You're like, come on, man.
Putting in all the work and y'all reaping all the benefits. We're not really getting nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? If we did get something from it, it was illegal, and you were looked at like a bad person. So I mean, it's about time.
Oh yeah, hella about time.
Yeah.
So let's switch gears real quick. So talk about music. When did you get into music? How long have you been doing it?
So my first time ever making a song, like ever trying to make a song, was this year, January 5th of this year. Like I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, it was brand spanking new. Yeah, it was like one of those days in your life that you don't forget. Like one of those shifts. Yeah, it was a big day for me.
Cause your name did just pop up out of nowhere. Kind of. I was like, I've seen K-Rob now. I'm like, ooh, what's going on?
So I just started 6 months ago.
Go ahead though.
Making music. I always wanted to make music. Like I always, like if people that have been knowing me my whole life, like everywhere I go, I'm always humming songs, I'm singing songs, all that kind of stuff. So like music's always been pretty big in my life. I'm always listening to music. And like when I was in middle school, I used to joke with my friends about like making a mixtape and all that. I had like a little fake mixtape covers, track list, all that stuff. But it was a joke. And my one friend, his brother, he made songs. And so like I was either my friend Jeremiah, his brother made music, and he had like a little setup at the crib. I think I was 13. We were either 12 or 13, so we went over there, and this is my first time like ever seeing someone create music live. And I'm like, damn, this shit's pretty cool. Like maybe I could do this one day. But you know, I'm an athlete at the time. You know, like with athletes and us stepping outside our lane, like people look at us like we crazy sometimes.
Exactly.
So I just stuck to it. But like I always like music. Like I always freestyle with my friends and all that. You know, everybody does that. And I always seem to be good at it. Like my friends always tell me, like, you straight at this. And so in like 2020, I'm out LA with 2 of my friends, Brandon and my one friend that makes music. He's known as what's up, Nate? My one friend Ty Fontaine. I'm with them out LA, and this is like my first time in a real studio. This is 2 years ago, like into 2020 type shit. This is like when COVID and all that's going on, and like he goes in there, he makes a song or two. And like I'm watching the whole process. I'm watching the engineers go to work. Like I'm just looking at all the speakers, the big machines and all that shit, all that's in there. And I'm like, damn, this shit's kind of cool. And so I'm thinking in the back of my mind, like that feeling came back, like maybe you should do this, and I'm like, maybe you shouldn't. So I sit on it for like another year, right? And then this past season we didn't have the best season, and we didn't make a bowl game. And so like
Yeah,
you don't,
it was a tough year to watch.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, man.
That's my first time ever having a losing season in my life.
Was tough.
Like,
if you had Bama, when they gonna lose?
Like even like as a kid, like it was years that we didn't lose, and a few times we like every few years we did lose, it'd be one game, and this is like the championship game in Florida. You know what I'm saying? So like before this year, I probably never lost in terms of football. I never lost like over 10 games in my life.
Oh man, Tam UT, why you do that to my boy, man? Nah, man.
But so we
get better, UT. Y'all gonna be. I think y'all on the right path.
Yeah, we'll be straight this year. We'll be straight. But we didn't have the best year last year. We didn't make a bowl game, and so we basically got the whole month of December off. And so I go home, and I don't even go home that often, honestly. Like I like to be in Austin or elsewhere type of thing. But I go home. I'm there for like 3 weeks, and I'm chilling, hanging with friends and all that. And then I mess around and catch COVID, and like I'm locked in. Yeah, I caught COVID at a New Year's party. Yeah, I know exactly where I got it from. Caught COVID, right? And I'm just at home chilling, and then one day like a random like tight beat just pops up, and it catches my ear, and I'm like, all right, this joint sound all right. And so I'm bored as hell. I'm at home. I'm like, I might as well just try to write a song real quick. Wrote a song to it, rapped it to myself, and I'm like, this shit straight. So I did another one. I'm like, man, this shit straight. And so I did another one. This is all like one day. And I'm like, all right, like, man, I ain't got nothing else to do. Like, I might as well keep making songs and all that. I got a little bit of bread in my pocket. Like, if I want to go to the studio at this point, like, I can really do it. And so I called my one mans up. The one that I was out in LA with, Brandon. I called him, and I'm like, bro, like, when I get off this COVID shit, like, I'm trying to go make a song. He like, bro, you dead ass? And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, I'm dead ass serious.
So straight East Coast, dead ass.
Yeah, I'm dead ass serious. And so he hit up his other mans, and a few days later, I ended up in some basement. This is like out Silver Spring, Maryland, like 15 minutes north of DC. I ended up in my man's basement, and I made 2 songs. The first song I made it was all right. Like it's a good song, but like my delivery and all that was off. Like I was nervous and all that. I had 2 hours. First hour I made the first song, and I was like, damn, like shit is butt. Like I damn near gave up. And then I made my second song the second hour. It's a song that's actually on the tape. She's Bad. The second song I ever made. And I was like, yeah, I can really do this music shit. That's when I fell in love with it, that second hour. And then the next day I came back and I made Wide Body the next day. And then I was like 2 for 2 with it. I'm like, yeah, like I'm locked in with this music shit. And ever since then I've been hooked. January 5th was the first time, and ever since then I've just been hooked.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And I saw you Life Sound did some. It was a did a performance.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
How was that for you for your first really just to get a visual?
I was nervous. I was pretty nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I think it was at Crew Lounge on a rooftop. Went up there and performed a few songs. Like that was my first time ever performing something in my life. Like I never been in talent shows, never been in choirs, nothing like that. So I was pretty nervous. Like the only time I ever performed was sports.
But you think about it right now, it's crazy how that works though.
Yeah.
You in front of how many people every day?
Yeah, that's nothing to me. But I got a helmet on too, but even if I didn't, like that ain't nothing to me. But
true,
like
yeah.
standing in front of a crowd of like 20, 30 people, like, I was down there about to shit myself in that joint.
That's crazy.
Ain't nobody gonna know that, you know what I'm saying? I was nervous, but you know, I kept it P. You know what I'm saying? I went up there and did my thing. But
I didn't see no nervousness in you, so that's a good thing. I didn't detect nothing, so that's what.
After a few minutes it went away. I ain't gonna lie. The sound check was I was about to skip the sound check. That's the funny thing.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, I know. I was about to
be glad you did.
Because look, they texted me last minute and they was like, come up here like 8 o'clock and it's already like 7:30. I'm just in the crib with chilling, like, come to sound check. And I'm like, bro, y'all could have been telling me about this. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to sound check. I go to sound check and I practice a few songs. And like I said, I'm happy I practiced those few songs at sound check because I was nervous as hell. I was nervous as hell at the sound check. It was probably like 5 to 10 people already there, and like I'm real quiet, I'm barely moving, I'm stiff and all that. I'm like, all right, bet. Let me go back to the drawing board. I go back to the crib, put on my fit real quick, and I'm like, all right, I know what I gotta do. So I went out there and I did what I had to do.
Yeah, you gotta put on the I would say the costume, but you know what I mean, the word, the drip, so you know exactly you get that feeling. Well, real quick, what do you think about that? When AB did a whole lot of money.
I like that song. Like that's my favorite AB song right there. A whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. That's my joint. That's my joint.
Trip, man. He's wild.
Yeah, he actually responded to one of my DMs. He said he's gonna hop on the song. I sent it over. He ain't hop on it yet.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully
so.
Hopefully so.
Yeah. Oh man, a whole lot of money. So in Reborn. So let's talk about that. That's your first album.
Yeah, first project, Reborn. Like I said, my first time ever creating a song was January 5th. I had Reborn done by February 1st.
God dang.
Whole tape. So all those songs on there are literally my first songs ever. Like,
damn.
First, 12 songs on there? I probably had 17 songs to choose from, like, in total. So like I said, all those songs are my first songs ever. Like, they all came out pretty good, and I was like, all right, yeah, it's a nice little project. You know, I felt reborn. That's why I called it Reborn. Like, it's a new chapter in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the whole music thing. I'm a little bit older now. I feel like a new person damn near. So I was like, yeah, let's call it Reborn. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. And then visuals?
Yeah, so this past weekend I shot 3 videos. I shot a video for Finally Made It. That's definitely coming out soon. I shot a video for Out of Pocket. Those are the 2 most popular songs on the tape. So I shot videos of those 2. And then I got a second project that'll probably come out in like the next few months. I shot a video for a song off there called Shady. So visuals are definitely coming soon. Like probably within like the next month and a half, max 2 months. But I'm trying to get them out as quick as possible. Shout out to my dog Lonnie, Motivisuals Pro. Best videographer I know around. You know what I'm saying? He's from where I'm from, DC, stationed at ATL right now, but he do work everywhere, work with anybody. You know, that's my guy.
Did you do it out there? Or
I did him here in Austin, so I flew him out.
He flew out, okay.
I flew him out here this weekend, and we just went crazy with the videos. We shot one. It's going to be the Finally Made It video is going to be crazy, bro. We shot we had scenes at like the barbershop in the stadium, like out on West 6th Street, all that. Yeah. So it's gonna be crazy.
Nah, I'm playing. I like that. Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, I finally made it. You know
I like that.
So, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Well. Out of Pocket one is probably my favorite one out of the 3. And yesterday we shot a video at a golf course. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
I know. Mm-hmm. You gotta do you know Dan the Man? Dan to the L. He goes by now.
Right now, I can't remember.
He's a videographer. Yeah, you gotta holler at him. He's dope too.
Hold on. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Trailer Park Studios.
Yeah. I had a brain fart for a second.
No, you're good. Yeah, you gotta holler at him. He's probably the top in the city. And there's a lot of other ones coming up.
That was the other day, right? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's always. I see him whenever I'm out about. It seems every time like Dan the Man.
Dan
right
got some good energy. I met Dan like probably last week. That's probably had to jog my memory for a second. But Dan is a cool ass guy. I probably definitely work with him in the future.
I like to see that. It should be dope. So okay. So all right. Goals for the upcoming season. Winning record.
Definitely. That's one of the goals. I have a winning record this year.
BOU.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's definitely a goal. Winning record, BOU, win the Big 12, make it to the college football playoffs and win it all. You know what I'm saying? That's the goals. Check them off the checklist. Let's do it.
Definitely. And then are you? I mean, shooting for the league, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I love to make it to the league. Definitely. I mean, it's been a dream of mine my whole life. I've been playing ball my whole life. So. And that's a lot of money, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You're getting paid a King's ransom to play a King's game, so who wouldn't want to make it to the league, you know?
You're in the right spot, for sure. One more go ahead.
If you could choose, like, if you could make the same amount of money, you know, and playing football and rapping, what would you pick?
Want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Music. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably pick music. Like, my body ain't hurting. You know what I mean? Like, you got the freedom to do whatever you want. Like, you just expressing yourself. Like, it's pretty. I'm just speaking what comes to mind. You know what I mean? Like, I probably would choose music. But I love them equally, you know. But I probably would choose music if I had to choose between the 2. If I could make the same amount of money, I'd definitely do it doing music.
I can definitely see that. Like you said, you got to put your body online within your vocal cords.
You know what I mean? Like I said, you can do whatever you want to. Like, you know, being an athlete, like, you got to stick to this whole athlete thing. You can't do this, can't do that, not supposed to say this. Like, you know, it's a lot of expectations.
Oh yeah, you can wild out.
Yeah, when you're an artist, not even like
you can still
that I will wild out.
But
you know what I'm
still,
saying? But like, you can just be you all the time. Like, as an athlete, sometimes like you still you, but you got to put on a front. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be what other people expect you to be. You know,
that's why AB's having a problem.
Yeah, and like, too wild. Like whenever an athlete is doing them and it's not what everybody else wants them to do, it's the biggest issue in the world. You know, but as a musician, like, that's just who they are. Like, oh yeah, that's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a kid. Yeah, he's entertaining, man. You gotta be like so.
Yeah.
So you've been out here for over a year?
About a year. I got here last summer, like end of June, early July. Okay. So I've been here for about a year.
So what do you think about Austin?
I'm rocking with Austin, bro. Like, Austin's probably my favorite city in the whole state of Texas. I like Austin more than Houston. I like Austin more than Dallas. It just got that vibe. Like, it just feels like everything is going right here, like all the time. I haven't had a bad day here. The weather's good. It kind of reminds me of DC. Like, if you would have put DC in Texas and take out a lot of the black people and throw in a few more Mexicans and stuff like that. Austin would be DC and Texas. But, I rock with Austin. I rock with the city for sure.
Yeah, especially like you said, you're doing music, so you came to the right, I think this is the next city to blow.
Yeah, it's like the ground here is like, what's the word, fertile? You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Like,
he said that's what Duke pointed that out a year or two ago.
Right now, there's a bunch of great artists out here. It's just, it's going to take for that one person to put the whole city on. And honestly, I feel like that's going to end up being me.
Dang, talk your shit.
I'm putting my city on too, but I'm going to put Austin on too. You know what I mean? So
I said, just because you ain't from Austin, you can still, rep, you're doing your thing. Like, I'm in Austin. Might as well, rep Austin, give it its respect.
And plus, like, everything's moving here too. Like, all these businesses and all these companies, like, it's kind of becoming like a hub, you know what I mean, for like the whole country down there. So Austin's definitely on the rise for sure. I'm banging with Austin.
You're going to start seeing more Hollywood things come out here shooting.
Yeah, like celebrities and all that, like Tesla, all these big companies and shit moving here. So
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, all that. Austin's on the rise for sure.
They just built that they're still building it, but the huge Hollywood studio. I think it's gonna be one of the biggest ones in the world out in Bastrop.
Hollywood studio? You mean like on some Disney World shit?
Yeah. So when that opens, I mean, that's
like an amusement park or like we're talking film,
like a Hollywood studio, like a
film and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, okay.
Like a base where they can
shoot movies.
I think you're talking about the amusement park. Yeah, okay. I got you.
It's gonna be like one of the biggest ones, in the world. So that's gonna bring so many, actors and just Hollywood period. So
Austin's about to blow, dog. Austin's about to blow.
Is Bastrop the new Burbank? Wow, that's crazy. It might be. So, okay, where can we find you at on the digital streaming platforms? Is it just K-Rob?
K-Rob, yeah, K space R-O-B, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud. I'm on everything, Tidal, all that stuff. I'm everywhere.
And then on the socials, where can they find you at?
Instagram, K-Rob, K__ROB. What's my Twitter name? I think it's Keilan. I think it's __ Keilan, Keilan. That's if you don't know how to spell my name. So I'm on those two socials. Follow me. I got a TikTok account, but I don't really be on it too much. I don't really know how to work it. I tried to make a TikTok video, and it didn't. Yeah, it took me like 2 hours, and it was trash. So I scrapped it. But I get on TikTok just to look, look the girls in there. But other than that, I ain't really on TikTok too much.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Dope. We got you some stuff. Had to get you some pack. Got you 2 shirts in there and a custom bag or something on the back too. Got some of your, some of that, some K-Rob up on there. Got you a black and a white shirt.
Appreciate that, gang.
I know you swole, but you look like you can fit a medium. Our mediums are kind I mean, so you know what I mean. Should be good for you. You got
big shoulders.
Hey man, I appreciate you coming through.
For sure.
I want y'all to have a good season so I can enjoy watching UT because it was miserable. Not ain't your fault. It was just as a team.
We went 5-7, bro. Like, I get the criticism. I get it.
I think now though y'all are going to be on a good track. Oh yeah, because now Sark already did his first year. He got out the way. Yeah. Cleaned up whatever else he needed to.
All that. We got everybody we need. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely have a great year this year for sure. Winning season.
And Sark got the swag too. He got a lot of swag. But hey man, I appreciate you coming through. Like I said, this is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I'm signing out.
Sure. K-Rob, thanks for having me, dog.
UT, let's get it. No, you good. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. Yeah, boy. Let's go.